too springy, doesn't it? I had to get out the Christmas decor. Oh, I did have, just a minute, I do have some excitement here. And then we're going to get right into doing our first Christmas project. Sorry. I was going to be ready for this. I even thought of this earlier. Although I am having a good hair day for once. All right. Figuring it out. All right. Well, thanks for joining me. Make sure you say hey or Merry Christmas, whichever it may be. It is my big week of Christmas in July. We're doing some projects from Christmas. There we go. I don't know if this fits me. It sure doesn't. There it is. It was the thought that counts, right? I can't even get it to fit. It won't even go on my head. I actually got these at Dollar Tree last year. And I can't say I'm too sad. It's pretty hot. I got these at Dollar Tree last year, and I just thought, oh, it's buffalo check, and it's got fur. So I thought it would be really fun. I could always use the fur for my little gnomes that I make all the time. So anyway, that'll have to do. It's the thought that counts. Sorry, I cannot wear it. We'll put that back there as our token Christmas. Token Christmas, right? There it is. Oop. The ball of the hat is too heavy for the hat. Okay. There we go. All right. So this week I'm going to be doing Christmas in July here live in I guess I'm on YouTube and Facebook. And so anyway, I don't know if I'm supposed to do sales. I might have to wait till the end to do a sale. Unfortunately, if you are on YouTube, go over to my Facebook group, Prairie Scraps Chalkin'. If you're on my Facebook group and you've never seen my YouTube, it's over at Prairie Scraps. So without the chalkin'. But I am going to do something today that I've never done before. And I'm going to get right into it because it says I have to leave it on for 15 minutes. So you guys are going to have to help me remember how long 15 minutes is. But did you know that we can use our transfers with etching cream? Did you know that? When I didn't know it at first. I've heard about it. I really, really have wanted to do it. I really need something to hold this, but I'm afraid of what to get to hold it, because it does seem very dangerous of a thing to do. This etching cream. It says that it can be toxic, that it can burn you. I did wash this off before I started, although here I am putting my greasy hands back on it. And I'm not going to use this whole transfer. I really did buy this jar at a thrift store. Oh, I'm having trouble today. At a thrift store. It's very sticky. You know what I might do is I might fuzz it a little bit just to get it a little less sticky. I know I've used it once before, but it just may be a stickier transfer. Sometimes the transfers are a little more sticky than others. All right, see if that helps a little, because it's just like sticking in every which way. All right, so we're putting, the only part that's going to fit on here is Mary and Joseph and the baby in the stable. I don't think the rest of it will. Problem with glass is you really can't see. You can't see it. And it's rounded, so that's the other part. Of course, it's rolling. The nice thing with our transfers are they are silk transfers, so they do have like a bendable nature to them. You can get them something on the transfer there. That's not helping. Okay, a little speck of something or other. So you want to get the transfer onto your round edges as best as possible. So we do have inks, and you could do this with chalk and then clear coat it clear coat doesn't come out very clear. So there isn't really a clear coat that's clear. So the nice thing with with the etching cream is that it does etch the glass so you don't lose it. You don't have to do any extra coats or anything. At least that's from my understanding, since I've never done it before. So we're just getting it on here. We don't want little wrinkles or bubbles next to any part of the part we're going to etch, because we don't want it to We don't want it to go underneath and make a mess of things. So all you have to do is brush this on and then I guess leave it for 15 minutes and then wipe it off. Is that what it says? Let etching cream remain on the surface for 15 minutes. So I'm wondering if I maybe should have researched this a little. I'm wondering if I could pull off my transfer and then leave it, because I'm wondering if the transfer will, you know, I don't want it to dry up in the transfer. And since it's so supposedly toxic, this is not as easy as it looks. I'm trying to get it on here. This was a jar I found at a thrift sale or a thrift store for $1 and thought, oh, that looks like a perfect jar to do some etching cream on. I bought it, so that was before last Christmas, and I never braved up and did it. So today, the first day of July, Christmas in July, we are going to do it. I've been sitting on this far too long. Sometimes you just have to do things that are out of your... Hey, Denise, good to see you. Hey, Sheila, glad you're watching. Make sure you check in. I don't know why, but Facebook is not saying, like, if you comment, although I need all your comments, so make sure that you're commenting and liking and sharing and all that. I am roasting today. Might have to open the door. I turned off, I do have air conditioning in here, but I turned it off because it's very loud. It's old. It's loud. It's not even as old as the camper. The air conditioning isn't. I want to get this all on so that it works. I'm not too worried about these little stars up here. I'm more worried about getting the Stable and Mary and Joseph. I've always liked those etched glasses with like the whole nativity scene. Well, I think we do have one that's coming out for Christmas. I haven't got my new order in yet. So this is what was out last year. This is the closest I have. It's good enough. It's the nativity scene. It's got baby Jesus. The girls and I, when we go to thrift stores, we keep looking for the nativity scenes. I think it's called a creation. I'm not even sure. Try to get a couple of these stars around the big star. Down really good here. It says you have to use gloves, so that's the dangerous part. So wish me luck. And of course, I'm wearing my Sunday clothes, so there is that. You know, just living on the edge today. It's all an adventure, really. I'm just kind of pressing out any bubbles there are, like near. Sometimes I think there's just no way to get it all out of the rounded edges. At least that's my opinion. So you just do the best you can and just kind of push it out so that it doesn't go underneath the screen. And so that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm just kind of, all right. There are a few bubbles, but they're not, I'm trying to get them really nice and smooth around the edges. And this transfers, you do want to make sure they're kind of fuzzed, or you've used them before when you use it on glass, because glass gets really sticky and it's hard to get it off. And especially with using a chemical, we don't want it to be so stuck on we can't get it off. So that's the other thing. All right, Jesus, we want you down really good here. Let's see. All right, I think I'm just gonna, I don't want it rolling around while I try to figure all this out. Okay, I'm gonna set this over here and all right, so you can see It's kind of like I'm not planning on going out here. I do want to get the North Star. I do want to get the stable. I want to get Mary and Joseph on there. So that's what we're going to work towards here. See, if the next thing we're going to work towards is trying to get this off. So this is glass etching cream. It's called, it is by Folk Art. This is the package I got it in. And this I also book purchased before last Christmas. So that's how long I've had it. Hopefully, I'll open the door. Hopefully it won't sit and bug around. Bug around. Light's a little bit different now, isn't it? But the air is at least coming through. And I think I'm going to need the air for this. So I'm your experiment today. Hey Tara, good to see you. Berkeley, glad you've joined us. I know you've been watching for it today. All right, Christmas in July. Glass etching cream. Okay, harmful if fatal, or fatal if swallowed or inhaled. Causes severe burns, which may not be immediately painful or visible. That's awesome. I'm living on the edge today. I'm going to, before I start this, kind of pull out a couple of baby wipes just in case. I'm hoping I have a left and a right glove here. I'm going to use gloves because I just don't know how this stuff is going to react. And I definitely can't afford to have burns on my hands. Okay. Can't get the fingers out. Even when I put, this is like a small, I don't know what happened. I think one of these is a large glove and one's a small glove. My daughter's been into my gloves. She's been doing bleaching. You guys have been watching. She's been bleaching her shirts. Speaking of another toxic item to do. Come on, fingers. I have a feeling she wasn't in these gloves. I probably was the last one. It is so tight. I'm gonna have to go. I usually get my gloves at Dollar Tree because I rarely use them. I do cleaning with bare hands. That's what I do. Okay. Oh, and this is like a medicine bottle. I'm a little scared. Just a little scared. I don't know if I want to use my really good brush. Maybe I'll use this one. Although I like them all. I only have them. Let's see how they... All right. I'm really scared, you guys. Hey, Cindy. I am doing... Glad to see... Oh, I could see your comment. Yay. Okay, so this is a larger... Oh, this is a medium. This is a small. Small. That feels awkward. All right, here we go. No bleach in the hair. No burning myself. We're trying to do some etching cream on glass today. And this might be precarious to get off. Not get this too stuck on each other. All right. Because we want it to come off when we're ready. I know it says 15 minutes, but I'm thinking I might have to like take off the etching, like the, ooh, what is that? I maybe am not doing this project today. Is it possible for it to dry up? It's weird. It's like, I don't think it's supposed to be like that. Do you see that? It doesn't even smell. Do you see that? It's like more of a cream. I'm gonna use a squeegee after all, I guess. Squeegee it on, see how that works. I don't know if it's gonna work. I have had it a year. I'm seeing bubbles now. I don't know. I'm pretty sure you can do this. I didn't know. Like I said, I clearly maybe should have done some research because I don't know what I'm doing. I thought it was like, just put it on and leave it for 15 minutes and there you go. But I don't know, I guess the good news is I'm able to use the I didn't expect to open it up and find like more of a gel. I thought it was going to be more creamy. So I don't know if this is going to work. This may destroy my very favorite transfer, to be honest. Oh boy. It's all an adventure, right? We'll see. Good thing it's only $1 glass that I got at a thrift sale. I did not expect this to be like this. I thought I saw somebody do it and it was more like painting it on. I didn't expect to use the squeegee, but live and learn, I guess. I maybe have a blob here and not a very pretty etching. I was hoping this would get the star. Oh, the star's got some air bubbles. And like I said, this is supposed to be left on for 15 minutes, so I don't know. I'm assuming it washes off with water. All right. I'm not sure if I really want to leave this. I need something round. All right, are you all holding your breath? This is an adventure for sure. Okay, I'm going to set that there. Guess I could put that back on there. I'm going to shut this. Here, all that waiting for doing that, and I maybe ruined it. 15 minutes. Okay, so we're about 16 in. The 30 ammonia. Avoid contact with skin, eyes, or clothing. Good idea. Wash hands immediately after use. Then wear impermeable protective gloves. Avoid ingestion. Wear a work apron. Huh, oops. I am trying to make an etched glass, and you can use etching cream, but I'm afraid my etching cream, Cindy, is old and not working. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure. So I don't know if it's working. I'm a little afraid of it drying in the screen and then coming off when I pull the screen. So I've had it on there a little bit, and then I'm gonna, oh, and then what do? I put it on for 15 minutes. Okay, let etching cream remain on the surface for 15 minutes. Rinse piece under running water to remove the etching cream. Top rack dishwasher safe. Will not etch plastic. Okay, guys. This may be a total fail. And it is sticking hard. But I can see it on there. I can see it on there. So far, so good. I'm kind of excited. If this works, I'm really excited. Okay, I don't know if you can see that. I'm gonna put this on here. I need to get that to the sink for sure. Just making sure I don't have it on my gloves. And take my gloves off. Try to get that. This one might be stuck forever. Might be stuck forever. I don't know. Now I know why it was all stuck inside of itself. It's teeny tiny. All right. So far, it looks good. I think there's a little... My fixing spirit needs to be to fix it. Right? Just want a line there. I don't want it etched. And of course I don't have a sink. Okay, so I see it on there. That does make me nervous, for sure. Okay, so, ooh, I think I just got my finger into it. I don't know, nothing's happening. Not dying yet. I'm gonna start washing things here because it worries me about what it's gonna do to everything. So Christmas in July, I will be doing a new Christmas craft each day and having some little gifts and games along the way. And today I'm actually going to do a little special. I've got some items. I've got a bundle put together. I've got 2 of them. They are going to be on deep discount to everybody in my group, the Prairie Scraps Chalking on Facebook. So hopefully if you're joining me on YouTube, you will go over. Nothing's hurting yet, don't worry. It says it will not etch plastic, so it shouldn't bother this at all. It's a little plastic cart tray. Ooh, I did feel it on my finger. Ouch, ouch, ouch. It is painful. I think I just burned my finger. All right, so I don't know. See, I knew I would get into trouble with it. I knew I would. I don't know if I've got some over here. Looks like I got it in the jar. I'm really good. Please don't get on. I have like a spot on my hand that's kind of tender already. It's kind of goobery on that star, but I'm going to leave it because I feel like I'm getting myself into a lot of trouble here. A lot of trouble. I'm going to put my gloves back on because I'm kind of afraid. Very afraid. And I think I'm going to also spritz my transfer because I don't want it burning my transfer. I don't think it will. It says it won't etch plastic, but what does it do to silk? We don't know. Just keep it wet. I don't want it to dry in there. Unfortunately, I don't have, feels like I have it on my hand, you guys. On my hand. Smooth move, huh? I knew I would be dangerous. I'm a messy crafter, so this is hard. I think I'm gonna be okay, but now I'm worried. I'm worried, I will admit. Okay. So it says after to run it underwater. I can see it etching. Can you see it? Like, is that pretty? I actually kind of like it. I think that's pretty. What a great way to make some Christmas decor and then just put some like Christmas stuff on the inside. I think it would be really cute. And I got a few of those stars around it, so it looks kind of natural. Baby Jesus is there. So I started telling a story like we've been trying to find, don't touch myself, right? Hey, Kathy, I'm working with very dangerous, toxic things. I'm doing etching cream. Did you know you could use etching cream on the glass and it's permanent? And it's my very first time. I maybe should have done more research. I just kind of jumped in. I read the directions, but, you know, I'm a messy crafter, so it's scary. It is scary. So anyway, we've been watching for nativity scenes, right? Like the little stand ones. We wanted to get some and kind of farmhouse them, make them white or make them kind of that mint green with some antiquing on them. And we've looked and looked and looked, you know, do some painting on them. We've looked and looked, and every single nativity scene we find either like most of them don't have Jesus. What has happened to all the Jesuses? All I could think of is that everybody's kids at some point pick up baby Jesus and ends up breaking him or losing him. I don't know. So anyway, we keep finding nativity scenes, but no baby Jesus. He's gone. I guess he's risen again, right? But a nativity scene is not as much fun if you don't have baby Jesus. I mean, that's the whole point, right? Baby Jesus. So anyway, I guess I didn't have to use my brush. I used the squeegee to put it on with, and we're waiting 15 minutes. I did have a little schmoogey. There's a couple places where it kind of schmoogied over, but I think it's going to be okay. I tried to get the big main one, but I think it etched. I can kind of see it. We'll see. We'll see. It's definitely thicker in some areas. And I could see like my transfer was a little bubbly. Can you see that? It was a little bubbly. It's kind of like a brown. I didn't expect it to be like thick as toothpaste. I thought, Cindy, ridiculous that Jesus is missing and out of the house. I don't know. He's risen again. That's what we just keep saying. We just kind of giggle because we can't seem to find We can't find baby Jesus in the nativity, so, or Mary was missing or something like that. Like, it's hard to like have a nativity scene without Mary or Jesus or Joseph, right? You could do without all the animals and everything, but just like this. I don't know. We're almost to 15 minutes. 15 minutes is a long time. Okay, so this week I'm going to be doing all kinds of things. I've got a Christmas on my A-frame I'm going to work on, and Christmas card. I'm going to make a Christmas card or two this week. What else do I have planned? I don't know. I really don't know. I haven't thought too much about it. I just was going to start digging out Christmas stuff and going, oh, I need to do this. What you should do, one of my most popular videos on YouTube is my gnome, how to make a gnome out of it, my sock gnomes, my Dollar Tree sock gnomes. And so anyway, I've tried to redo it before, and it still doesn't attract all the attraction that I get in on that original one. I don't know. I look back at it, it was one of my first videos I ever did. And it's kind of silly. So there's that. So who knows? I may make a gnome or two. Definitely, I think I want to make some stars. I'm hoping that, because I placed an order last week with the new stuff. If you haven't seen the new launch stuff, there's some Christmas stuff there. There's definitely some Thanksgiving. The tiered tray is there. We have the A-frame, which is really exciting. Cardstock for you card makers. That is in there. So lots of fun things that were launched last week. I'm waiting for that to come in. I'm hoping it comes in. I kind of doubt it, but you know, it's always worth a try. And then also on Friday night, I will be going live and doing a live sale in my Facebook group, in that event, the Christmas in July event. So you have to be in my Facebook group, Prairie Scraps Chalking, and you will get some sales. So today I will show you the bundles. I cannot, you will have to claim them in my Prairie Scraps Chalking. That's what I'll do right now. I'm still waiting. 3 minutes, you guys, 3 minutes. I'm trying not to touch and burn myself here. Ugh. Yikes. I don't know. My hands hurt all the time. Okay, so I've got 2 of these bundles. This is the, that I'm going to put together. This bundle is the board and base. It is the white board and base. It's got a wood base. You could paint that however you want. And then in honor of the Christmas holiday, I have this Joy transfer to go with it. So cute, Joy. And then I've got 3 Christmassy pastes to go with it. Each one. I've got Meadow and Candy Apple and Shimmer Gold. Those 3 will go out with it. This bundle, plus it will have a squeegee that goes with it. So that bundle will include everything you need to complete a cute little base and board and base that says Joy, and you'll get your choice of 3. This is a lot of paste, so maybe be prepared to put Joy on a whole bunch of things when you start. You could do it in 1 color, you could do it 2 colors, you could do it in 3 colors if you like. But I'm including 3 colors plus a mini squeegee, and that whole bundle is going to be a special deal plus shipping. So I can't, just as soon as I get this washed off here. So we're at almost 30 minutes here. So I'm going to get my gloves back on, and we're going to try washing this off and not burning ourselves. What's the point of doing gloves? See, this is why I don't use gloves when I'm cleaning either, because I have a cleaning business. Because in getting them on and off, I often touch the places where, you know, you clean stuff. I'm just not very good at gloves. I know you're supposed to turn them inside out, but when you use these kitchen ones, all right, I think I'm going to do a little spritzing to try to wash it off. And then, because it looks very, very thick. And then use I don't know. How does that work? That star maybe just came off. I don't know. I might have to take it in because I don't want to wipe it all off. It says to, ooh, that might have wiped it off. We'll see. I might have a part 2 of this. Oh, I don't know. It looks etched, maybe. I guess at this point, it won't hurt to wash it all off, right? It said to run it underwater, so I don't know if, but it did say it was dishwasher safe, so, right? I want the cream off, is what I want. Let's see if it did it. I don't know. It looks kind of faint. Throwing that away. I don't know. Did I wipe it off? Is my cream not working? You might have just witnessed my first Christmas disaster. Lucky you. I think it worked. It's very, very slight, in my opinion. But you can see it as it's drying. Can you see it? I think it worked, you guys. I was worried. I'm going to for sure take it and run it underwater. Oops, I don't want this to fly in my face. Just saying. I'm going to for sure take it in, run it under the water, get my transfer cleaned with water, and I will post a picture on YouTube. I'll post it, you know, right on the 4 page. So go back and look at the beginning of the video. And of course, in the group, I will post a picture of it. But it's there. It's there. It's there. It etched. Can you see it? I'm so excited. It's kind of smeary right now, so I want to not touch it. And, you know, I didn't think this through very well. How am I going to... I'm going to take off the one. All right. So thanks so much for joining me. I'm going to shut off of YouTube right now so that I can go back to Facebook, tell you the price on that bundle. If you're interested in that bundle, it is at deep discount only in my... Prairie Scraps Chalkin VIP group. So you'll have to join over there. Yeah, it is very faint, Cindy. Thanks so much for joining me. Make sure you do all the things. Like, share, subscribe, you know. Do it all. Okay, so I'm off.